Hey guys, that might give me back here for the video, guys. Welcome back to episode of my seeing how much stadiums have changed since 2002. Well, Madden 2002. So if you guys are new to this series, what we do is we take a look at how much stadiums have changed since Madden 2002. We go to Madden 2005, 06, 07, 08, 09, 010, 11, 12, 13, Madden 25, Madden 15, 16, 17, and finally, you guessed it, Madden NFL 19 and then 25. So we're going to do all this in this video, guys. Just taking a look at how M&T Bank Stadium has changed over the years. Across the board, it's amazing when you look at Madden 2002 versus Madden 25, like the actual this year's Madden 25, because again, there's two different iterations. Okay, you got Madden 2025, which was in 2014, and then you got Madden 25, which was this year. Now the second one we're looking at here is Madden 2005. This is the one with the Ray Lewis on the cover, and to be honest, I wanted to include this segment here because, man, that scoreboard is OG as fluffing. That's some OG scoreboard right there. And also look at the actual, well, you can't really see it because the angle, but the actual replay board on the very top here, the Jumbotron board, that's what it actually, wherever the ball is, it tracks it and shows it. It's just something I wish they would do in Madden 25 like this year, and obviously Madden 26 when it comes out next year. Well, not next year, later this year. But they never will, which is sad because that would be such a cool feature to have, in all honesty. Have like a Jumbotron that actually works correctly, not just shows like the logo of the team 1,000 freaking times. It's little things like that I wish EA Sports would implement in this year's game and in future games as well. So now we're going to skip to Madden 2006. This one was quite the interesting one, because I feel like this one was the first, I think this was the first Xbox 360 title. So we went from original Xbox One to Xbox 360, and this was the launch of all that with Madden 2006. And M&T Bank Stadium still looks absolutely dog water. Now here's what I'll say about the whole situation. Outside of this map, there really isn't anything. It is a blank canvas outside of this map. It's not so bad that it's going to be like a void, but it's a blank canvas. We're going to see in Madden 19 how bad this canvas looks. And then in Madden 25, we're going to see how beautiful it looks because EA Sports started caring about the outside of the stadium as of Madden 22. That's when they started really going in depth to make sure the outside of the stadium actually looked pretty damn good. Because, yeah, reality wise, they didn't need to look good on the outside of the stadium, in all honesty. No one really saw the outside, but oh my lordy, this one looks even worse. It's funny because we're going up we're going higher up on years, but I feel like this one looks worse when it comes to that stupid Jumbotron. Look at it, just showing the team logo, and that's pretty much it, baby. I do like the fact that older Maddens did actually have sponsors, though. Like they have Under Armour and other sponsors like that. Kind of cool, unique kind of difference that we didn't see that we don't see nowadays. Nowadays, we have like Colossal Burgers and like fake sponsors, but you can see right there, we've got Under Armour. That's something we don't see nowadays, which I really wish they would bring that stuff back. I know I don't think they can, because technically in order to put that sponsor in, I think it has to be NFL sponsor for them to add it to Madden. But isn't like Adidas NFL Network? There you go. That's like an NFL sponsor. Adidas also. And also, there's really no tunnels in the older Maddens. Newer Maddens, yes. Older Madden, the tunnel system really wasn't designed that much at all. But with the next Madden we have here, look, they brought back the Jumbotron. So, it's like they left it, and then they brought it back. It went from like, hey, Jumbotron to no Jumbotron to hey, Jumbotron. Gotta love it. With that being said, though, I thought for a second that was Papa John's. Now, one of these Maddens, I forget which one it is, was like heavily sponsored by Papa John's. Obviously, that's no longer a thing after what the owner said and comments he made. So that kind of like dwindled all that. And also, because we were able to zoom out a little bit more, we're able to see the outside of the actual stadium. And again, you're going to see what it looks like in Madden 19, and it's going to look exactly the same as it does in these stadiums as well. I mean, these Maddens as well. It is a blank canvas with like 3 or 4 buildings. It's kind of crazy. And then we're on to the next one. Jumbotron works and looks good. We have the outside outskirts of the stadium, which is literally nothing. It's not the biggest map of all time. It doesn't need to be. It's just kind of exactly what you look at, which is funny because as of Madden 22 and then on, EA Sports cared more about what people couldn't see rather than what people could see. Like, they cared about the outside of the stadium, but they stopped caring about the inside of the stadium, which makes no logical sense. You know, you would think they would care about what people could actually see while playing the game, but it's EA Sports. What you gonna do? And then we have the next one on the docket here. Now we're getting into the Xbox One days. You know, like, Madden 25 was the start of the Xbox One, but we're getting into the Xbox One, PS4 days where games started looking better because they actually got updated and they were able to run on good hardware and not just old hardware. So they actually started looking like, wow, this could actually be somewhat enhanced. And, you know, they looked pretty good. So now we're into, I believe this is going to be, so the last one I believe was Madden 13, I want to say. I think this is Madden 25. And then we have 15 and 16. We're not going to do 17 in this video because 17 did not change anything. And again, if you're wondering why I'm skipping through some Maddens, it's because simply if there isn't any change or update, I'm just going to skip it. There's no reason to show anything if there isn't any actual update to show, right? I'm only showing stuff where there's actually a reason to show it. So, believe this is 15 right here. Actually, no. Whoa. Yeah, no, this is 15. And then we're about to get into 16. And then after 16, we're going to go 19. And then we're going to go 25. Like, actually, Madden 25. The new and improved one. So here is 16. Madden 16. This was the year of OBJ. The year of the aggressive catch. And you can see really the outskirts of that city in the outline. And it's there. It's there. And with Madden 19 and 25, we're going to no clip outside the stadium. Again, there's just no reason to no clip. There's no reason to no clip outside the stadiums for any Madden but 19 and 25. So here is 19. And it's longevity of beautifulness. 6 years ago. We have the gigantic Jumbotrons. 4 Jumbotrons on each corner with 2 in the middles. And I will say, you know, it looks good. It does. We have the tunnels are actually set up and stuff inside the tunnels. You can see where, again, we have an ambulance right there. Something that you wouldn't see in other Maddens because every other Madden before this just has like a little like gate door that would block off the tunnel so you couldn't see inside. This one actually does have tunnels, which is cool. And we also have piping. And yes, we have an outside of this stadium, which it's exciting. You know, it's it's so bad. When you compare it to Madden 25, it's a joke. But most of the stadiums we see, right? Again, this is what most of the Maddens you saw in this video. This is what you're going to see on the outside of the actual stadium. As we slowly go on the outside here. And let's go through the suites real fast. And there is some EA logos. And you can see right there on the outside. You're not missing much. You're not missing much. which again, it is what it is. Nobody really needs to see the outside of stadiums in Madden unless you know clipping outside. And this is it. So there is no outside of the stadium. M&T Bank does not have an outside. It is blank completely. All the way around, you can see the locker rooms on the outside. It's not neat at all. It looks very like rushed and just ugh. But again, it gets the job done. It serves the purpose of what it needs to serve, which is anything you can see from the field, you're going to see good stuff and it's going to look good. Now, if you can't see it from the field, then it's going to look bad. And that's just kind of it is what it is, right? So taking a look at the outside of this map, it's actually a pretty big map given the circumstances that it really doesn't need to be. I mean, there's nothing going on. So to have a map this big with pretty much nothing added, it's just there to there. Like it exists just to exist. That's pretty much how I look at it. And this map is actually humongous. I did not realize how big this map was. Holy crap. Like, it's not big when it compares to, like, Madden 22 maps, but it's just, with nothing going on, it's a humongous map. Like, if there was stuff going on, it wouldn't be, I feel like, considered so humongous. But with nothing going on, it's, like, stupidly big for no reason. But you guys have never seen any of my series before with this, you're about to absolutely get blown away because Madden 25 is it's updated for sure. Looks a lot better than this, as we have black and white. I don't know why they did black and white pictures of cars from a top down angle in Madden 19. Now we have Madden NFL 25. Welcome to the future. Welcome to the actual updated stadium. And honestly, I'll give credit's due. Probably the most realistic inside and outside of stadiums ever. They actually do a really, really good job of this. And so shout out to EA Sports for that reason, because they don't do a lot of great things usually, but hey, this is something they do that is actually kind of great. Now looking over here, we have the other tunnel. It's very dark, which that's kind of a thing with Madden 24 and Madden 25, was all the stadiums were just like crazy dark for no reason. Now, one thing with Madden 24 that was added was people walking around outside the stadium, and Madden 25 kind of just piggybacked off that. So there will be people walking around the outside of the stadiums. We have a full outside of the stadium, including the actual outside of the building. We have different areas we can walk into. As you can see right here, this is your M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, and it actually looks pretty damn good. I mean, they did a pretty good job in Madden 25. I feel like it first started Madden 22, and then it kind of escalated to Madden 25, looking really damn good. We do have the play right there, which they actually have a realistic offensive play design in the actual, like, where you walk, which is really cool. We have the gate entrance here where you can actually go in, buy your tickets, buy all your vendors, and all that kind of good stuff. Again, like I said, when you really compare it to Madden 19 and Madden's before this, it's amazing how much things have changed over the last 23 years. 23 years of gaming. And this, my friend, is what we got out of it, okay? 23 years of gaming. And we have gotten some pretty big updates to M&T Bank Stadium. Obviously, before M&T Bank Stadium, it was Memorial Stadium. But I believe Memorial Stadium was tore down before 2000. Maybe 2002 before that. So, yeah. So, there is no, like, actual Memorial Stadium. I would love to, eventually put that in the Madden, but I've looked at different stadiums, and as you guys know on this channel, we put random stadiums into Madden. That's one stadium I could not find any files on, and there's not much pictures of. Obviously, it was the home of the Baltimore Colts back in the day, but I could not find much. And now right here we have the Orioles Stadium, Camden Yards, which looks pretty accurate to how it actually looks. In real life, this is not exactly one for one how it looks. In real life, Camden Yards is actually like really close to the Ravens Stadium, and there's like a little in-between area for people to walk around and see things. So it's a lot more, you know, in between when it comes to Camden Yards, but hey, it's so cool, you know, so awesome. Overall, though, guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, and if you want me to do a certain team, tell me down below and we will go ahead and do so. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.